Yeah. Drake is talking. Drake is talking. Damn, boy. Sitting there having to use Rap Genius to get through this. Boy, that's cold, dog. That's cold. Yeah. Yikes. What up? What up? What up, Night Nation? It's your boy, Stevie Knight. About to continue along this ice, man. With it thus far. I ain't ran into no bullshit, really.
Before y'all run, secluding me might have been the worst thing that they ever done.
Telling y'all, the way man is rapping, it sounds like the results of that. Y'all force my back against the wall as fuck y'all and everybody, bro. Y'all gonna get this work forever.
If Drake took out the AK, maybe he'd be in jail. Just based.
Hold on, bro. Hold on. Yeah, this is the one here. This is the one here.
And I act like I lost my appeal, but they'll pay me for changing their mind. They got. They hate me so much, it's a sickening thing. They must have heard.
All right, we rapping again. All right, run this shit back. Yeah, I mean, I know it's been getting mixed reviews, and I'm on the side that this shit legit, as far as I'm concerned, thus far. We about halfway through this shit. Bees on the Table. Let's check that one out. I'm gonna do Bees on the Table. I already did What Did I Miss way back when. We do Plot Twist and Too Hard for the Radio. I heard Too Hard for the Radio go crazy. After that, we got 1, 2, 5 more. Let's pull these videos up. Bees on the Table. I need to have these lyrics pulled up too. Hold on. Because, you know, Drake be speaking in code as far as the shots he be taking at people. You know what I'm saying? I can never connect the dots. So, this internet fast, bro. I got this new fiber. All right, let's get it.
Yeah, none of you pussies is acting the same. I know my money, I'm racking my brain. You pussies could never get back with the game. Go to the hotel right after your game, or come to your show and get back on the plane. This contract talk is frying my brain. The numbers they talking are actually insane. It's bees on the tap.
Hold on, that sound low key like it was the end of National Treasure talking shit to DeMar, right?
Yeah, none of you pussies is acting the same. I know my money, I'm racking my brain. You pussies could never get back with the game. Go to the hotel right after your game, or come to your show and get back on the plane. This contract talk is frying my brain. The numbers they talking are actually insane. It's bees on the table, bees on the table.
Shit, that fall right into what I was talking about the other video, where, you know, it's allegedly he likely to make a couple $billion deal with UMG, right? But hold on. I'm reading Rap Genius. All right. Money talk. Just wanted to see if he was throwing any subs at anybody. Only one I could connect was DeMar, but he already gave DeMar all that business in National Treasure.
Table, bees on the table, bees on the table, bees on the table. I don't wanna talk about ends, I don't wanna talk about friends, I don't wanna talk about how this shit started, man. I wanna talk about how this shit ends. Bees on the table, bees on the table, yeah. Bees on the table, okay, then. Bees on the table. Can't even talk to my dogs, can't even talk to my bitch. Sometimes I sit in a parking garage and I talk to my watcher, I talk to my whip. It's bees on the table, bees on the table.
Bro, how depressing did that sound though? You know what I'm saying? How depressing did that sound, dogs? I know oftentimes, especially now in 2026, people sitting here be envious and jealous of motherfuckers with all the attention, all the bread, all the cars, all the bitches, all the clothes, all the jewelry, all that. You know what I mean? Mainly these people that have lots of spotlight on them, right? And as much as they have, they ain't got nothing. You know what I'm saying? It's the paradox, bro. It's the paradox with being rich and in the limelight, dog. As much as they have, they ain't got nothing. Because don't nobody fuck with them for real. You know what I mean? I mean, it sound like, the goons he been with from day one, they solid, you know what I'm saying, 40 and all them. And I ain't tapped into Drake's personal life like that. I mean, it ain't that, it's not that serious. But, Jim, for everybody that's out here being, brainwashed or, reeled into this social media shit, or just the industry itself and all the bullshit you see on television, music videos, and songs and movies or whatnot. You sitting there comparing yourself to all this shit, regardless of what the fuck they got. You got solid ones around you, maybe a girl, maybe a family, maybe a community, you know what I'm saying, that's there for you, dog. That shit's priceless. You know what I mean? That shit's priceless. Sitting there talking to your jury, your card. Man, that's just depressing as fuck. At the end of the day, especially with a motherfucker like Drake, he'll never be able to find someone solid enough where you know what I'm saying, a girl, I would even wager his boys too. But because once you introduce money into that shit, dog, everything flip upside down, man. But as far as a woman, can't trust none of these hoes, right? He gotta pull him a Coming to America or some shit, dog. Go to a, but on that Drake could never. You know what I mean? 'Cause everybody know the fuck Drake is, dog. So just I always emphasize that point, especially in my night talk videos and in my private online community with the bros or whatnot, man. You know what I'm saying? Comparison is the biggest thief of joy, right? And especially when you out here comparing yourself to shit like this. The majority of the shit you see online is fake anyway. They're just showing you what they want to show you. They ain't showing you the skeletons behind the scenes or whatnot. Keep that shit in mind, bro. Right. Anyway, let's continue.
I talk to my watcher, I talk to my whip.
Talk to my whip, man. Fuck out of here.
Okay, then. D's on the table.
Yo.
Can't even talk to my dogs, can't even talk to my bitch. Sometimes I sit in a parking garage and I talk to my watcher, I talk to my witness. B's on the table, B's on the table. Okay, it's B's on the table.
Make sure B's on the table is billions, right? That's what we referring to? Yeah, all right.
B's on the table. Okay. I've been on my just in case shit. I got a whole lot of names and dates and pictures of faces. Save whenever the right time and places. Trust me, I know this. B's on the table. B's on the table. B's on the table. B's on the table. Spent months in the corner, just me and my bag. I'm used to this, I'm numb to that. I know I just gotta adapt. Hey, let's wait on your Spotify rap. The messages you about to send on the 16th, please don't hit send on none of that. There's no need to check what the temperature is. You know what it is if you double back. Should've put another blade in my bag. Should've stood over and double tap. Bank, but y'all need a duffel bag. What is the offer they said?
I'm gonna just pull this up so y'all can even see what I'm talking about. Hold on. Can I put this in so y'all can Bob. All right. So I can read it with y'all. I'm trying to just make sure I know who he's talking about because he's definitely throwing shots at somebody right there. But it's just more the same what I was discussing before, man. Right? Money, resources and all that shit, bro. Like, it give you everything that you want individually, man, but it often separates you because, if your folks ain't got money to spend, they can't fuck with you type of time you want unless you're going to humble yourself and, do shit everybody can afford or pay for everybody, right? I'm saying once you millions and billions and shit, bro, definitely limits your access to people in general. Spend months in the corner, just me and my back. I'm used to this. I'm numb to that. I know I just gotta adapt. Let's wait on Spotify rap. Is that to Kendrick? Drake was commonly found on users of Spotify end of the year rap. Many people online mentioned how they didn't think they listened to a lot of Drake, but were surprised to see him on that list. The message you about to send him on the 16th, please don't hit send on that. Drake's album Trio all dropped simultaneously at 12 a.m. on Friday, May 15th, my baby girl birthday. The people who weren't there for the hard times will be flooding his phone on the 16th. The next day, once the numbers settle in and their perception is shaped not out of genuine love, but to use the moment as a foot in the door back into his circle. The messages you about to send on the 16th, please don't hit send on none of that. Oh, I got you, because he dropped it on, okay, I got you. He dropped the album on the 15th. There's no need to check where the temperature's at. You know what it is. If you double back, should have put another blade in my back, should have stepped over and double tap, bank withdrawal, need a duffel bag. Hold on. There's no need to check with a temperature yet. You know what it is if you double back. Very clever wordplay here, trying into the previous bar that mentions the 16th, the freezing temperature for water 232. So by doubling back the previously mentioned number, aka multiplying it by 2, you can get the temperature needed for Iceman to exist. 16 times 2 equals 32. The double entendre here is that if you double back, aka return to the previous bar, you see there's no need to check Drake's temperature, aka demeanor. He's cold. Man, that is a. All right, Drake ain't rapping like that. The messages you about to send on the 16th, please don't hit send on none of that. There's no need to check where the temperature's at. You know what it is if you double back. The freezing temperature of water is 32, so by doubling back. Man, I'm going to call reach on that, bro. If he's rapping like that, dog, that is fire. That is fire as fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like, motherfuckers rap like that. You know what I'm saying? But it's the play off the 16th because he had to drop the album on the 15th for this bar to make sense. And the how likely did you think up the bar before releasing the album? You know what I'm saying? Because 32 degrees. Hold on, let me verify that, dog. What is the freezing point of water in Fahrenheit? Bow. hey, Drake ain't rapping like that, dog. Drake ain't rapping like that, bro. That's cold, man. Your bars. That's cold, dog. There's no need to check where the temperature's at. You know what it is if you double back. God damn, bruh. God damn, boy. I'm sitting here. That's some Eminem shit right there, bruh. That's some Eminem shit right there, boy. Because the more I read into it, the more that shit makes sense, boy. Whew. That's crazy. Should have put another blade in my back. Should have stood over and double tap. Is that another fucking double bar? Drake is saying no rappers took advantage of when Drake was feeling low. Kendrick allegedly having more diss tracks locked and loaded for Drake, but didn't end up releasing them after the dust settled. This is a prime example of how rappers missed their opportunity. Oh, should have put another blade in my back. Should have stood over and double tap. Okay, that's a spade. Yeah. Drake is talking shit. Damn, boy. Sitting there having to use Rap Genius to get through this shit. Boy, that's cold, dog. That's cold. Yeah. Yikes.
The messages you about to send on the 16th, please don't hit send on none of that. There's no need to check what the temperature is. You know what it is if you double back.
There's no need to check what the temperature is. You will know if you double back. Yeah, he meant it, boy. You know what it is, motherfucker. God damn. God damn, bruh. Damn, man. Yikes.
Said on none of that. There's no need to check what the temperature is. You know what it is if you double back. Should've put another blade in my back. Should've stood over and double tap. Bank withdrawal, need a duffel bag. What is the offer they said? What did they put on the table? What does that say on that paper? Fuck that, they gotta double that, triple that. Fuck is the bitches at?
Bruh, I'm sitting here giving this motherfucker all these roses for these bars, and then you gotta throw that shit in. Oh, bruh. Hey, Aubrey Graham is a fucking fool.
Fuck that, they gotta double that, triple that. Fuck is the bitches at? Yo, the chef 2 Michelin. Coming to the 6 and we dipping you boys like a christening. Kevin Hart Lincoln, he shook, I'ma put you in sticky predicaments. Killy might come take a stick off a pussy like they was transitioning. I'm fighting a man.
Might take a stick off a pussy like they was transitioning? Woo. Damn, bruh. Damn. No, take a stick off a pussy like they was transitioning, bruh. I'm talking about taking a gun off of somebody, bro. But he's cutting a dick off a fucking pussy. You know what I mean? That's what he's saying, bro. The Loki with it, a man that think he's a fucking woman cutting his dick off, bro. Right, respectfully, that's what you would call a pussy, right? Oh, but then really not though, cause said you gotta really be 10 toes down to cut your dick off. So how pussy is that motherfucker though? That motherfucker is 10 toes down in his dilemma. You
Dipping you boys like a christening. Kevin Hart linking, he shook, I'ma put you in sticky predicaments. Till he might come take a stick off a pussy like they was transitioning. I'm fighting a man, I'm suing a rapper, you boys not listening. Your boyfriend a fisherman, that's
I'm fighting a man, I'm suing a rapper, you boys are not listening. Oh man. Drake is not rapping for the hoes at all. He is not rapping for the hoes at all. You know what I'm saying? That tends to be the MO with Drake, bro. I remember seeing some little podcast girl, I forgot who it was. She often comes across the feed, man. This is before I tapped into any of the Drake. She's like, man, we can't fuck with the Drake. He think he rapping. He trying to have bars, motherfucker. You don't have bars. No, this motherfucker got bars. It's just these bars are too much for y'all's competence or lack thereof, bro. Yeah, boy, that boy getting busy, man.
Predicaments. Till he might come take a stick off a pussy like they was transitioning.
Fire.
I'm fighting a man, I suing a rapper, you boys not listening. Your boyfriend a fisherman, that's just a word in the industry, don't mean to be in your business.
Your boyfriend just a fisherman, that's just a word in the industry. What does that mean in the industry? Kevin Hart liquor, he shook, I'm gonna put you in a sticky predicament. Hold on, Kevin Hart launched his own tequila brand, Grand Caramino, but the liquor reference is really just the setup for a subliminal at Jay-Z. What? At the 2013 NBA All-Star Weekend in Houston, Kevin Hart accidentally spilled an entire pitcher of juice all over both Jay-Z and Beyonce. Shocked, Jay replied, "Are you kidding me?" See? Bro, who would have thought I sit here and need rap genius for Drake. Killy might come to take a stick off a pussy like they was transitioning. That's fire, bro. Your boy a fisherman, that's just the word in the industry. That's just the word in the industry. What the fuck does that mean, though, fisherman? Let me go back and listen to that Jay-Z shit again. I'm fighting a man, I suing a rapper, you boys not listening. Your boyfriend a fisherman, that's just a word in the industry. Don't have two Michelin. Come to the 6 and we dipping you boys like a christening. Kevin Hart liquor, he shook, I'ma put you in sticky predicaments. Kevin Hart liquor, he shook, I'ma put you in sticky predicaments. Till he might come take a stick off a pussy like they was transitioning. I'm fighting a man, I suing a rapper, you boys not listening. Your boyfriend a fisherman, that's just a word in the industry, don't mean to be in your business. I'm talking spicy, hot, sizzling, don't stick around if you visiting. Yeah, what is the That's gotta be I need rap genius. That's gotta be a bar of somebody else too. Okay, I thought that I'm talking spicy, hot, sizzling was a shot at somebody too, but it ain't in Rap Genius.
They put on the table, better treat me like Shane Cobbin. Bank tellers better stay clocked in. Bank tellers better bees on the table.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, hey, Drake getting busy, dog. I ain't mad at nothing on here, bro. What Did I Miss is probably my least favorite song in this whole shit, bro. Plot twist. Make sure I got Rap Genius loaded up. That's crazy. That's crazy. Who would have thought, bro? Bees on the table. Bees on the table. Oh, it's a continuation from What Did I Miss?
October's on as the label. 7-figure deal was a fable. 8-figure bought out the neighbors. 9 figures turning the tables. You pussy boy better be ready and able. I'm coming.